Alright, what's up everybody? CaptainSlayer here with some Ragnarok gameplay off Halo 4. This video was originally intended to be a dual commentary, and due to technical difficulties we haven't been able to do that, and that's why it's not up yet. So anyway, I start off jumping in the Mantis here to show this off a little bit, and believe it or not, that's actually how the Mantis was walking. I wasn't doing anything to it. It seems to be a bug in the game where it really walks like that if you repeatedly spam the B button. And then that's what it looks like when you walk normally. So either way, this is Big Team Infinity Slayer on Ragnarok, also known as Valhalla to Halo 3 veterans. The Mantis, as you can see, is really fucking powerful if you use it correctly. It has both rockets and machine guns. The rockets are on the left trigger while the machine gun's on the right trigger. The turret actually overheats really freaking fast, and it took me a while to realize that if you hold left trigger you can actually charge up all of those rockets and fire them off at the same time. Which is extremely helpful because, as you'll see in this video, I did some pretty nifty damage in the thing and actually came pretty close to getting a perfection. And sorry about the notifications, kind of forgot to turn those off, but that's okay. So anyway, you got this little buttfuck and a ghost who's trying to be a boss and just completely sucks dick at it. And everybody else up here was shooting the shit out of me. I don't know if it's just a bug or if it's the way it's actually supposed to be, but you notice that the Mantis seems to share the same shield you do. And I'm not quite sure how that works. I don't recall being actually shot out of the Mantis before it blows up, but my health does get extremely low really fast, and I'm not too sure why it goes through like that. So in this game we had Go Full Grizzly, Darkstar 072, Loverlust 69, a couple other buddies. We were all playing together. Thankfully we didn't have the mics turned on because it was pretty much Bitch Fest 2012 up in there. And that little red laser you keep seeing come by, if that was the right laser, is the binary rifle, which is a new Promethean weapon that is pretty much a sniper, except it kills with one shot anywhere on the body and there's absolutely no charge for it, so it's actually a little bit better than, say, the Spartan laser. And in case you haven't noticed yet, Valhalla is pretty much exactly the same as it was in 3. It's prettier. And they said that they adjusted some things to be able to handle the jetpack and some of the new abilities better than they would have been handled in 3, but to be honest, I really haven't noticed anything that's been tweaked. But I mean, it has been a while since I've had 3 in the disc tray, so. And Phantom again. And what you just saw drop right there is what they call ordnance in Halo 4. I'm not sure if that was called in by somebody or if it was a random drop. Kind of the way kill streaks work in Call of Duty. In Halo 4 you've got your ordnance meter, which shows up on the left side of the screen. It's not showing up right now because I'm actually in a Mantis. Any vehicle, it won't show up. Oh, and Jiggly J's in this game too. Didn't notice him. And when the ordnance meter fills up, it gives you a couple of options, which you're about to see as soon as I bail out of the Mantis right here. They scream to you, and then you have your 3 options at the top. You've got, it gave me a concussion rifle, Spartan laser, or overshield, and I called in Spartan laser. It drops immediately. They do have random drops instead of weapon spawns. I believe the sniper rifle still spawns in the same place as it did on 3 on Valhalla as it does in 4 with Ragnarok. However, I have not been able to get to it first yet. But the BR and everything else does not spawn. As you can see, I'm using the DMR. I found that it was much stronger than the BR at long range. And yeah, I tried to destroy that Mantis to get it to respawn and failed epically. Threw a pulse grenade at it, shot at it with the DMR, absolutely nothing happens. And also, for those of you wondering, if you see on the radar a little ring of light go flashing around, that's actually somebody using Promethean vision. Some people were really worried about it since it lets you see through walls, but thankfully 343 actually found a really good balance for it, and it only lasts for a split second, and when it goes off, you can actually see the radius that they're able to see, so you'll know if they saw you if radar's on, and you have time to move away and set up a new strategy. Hold on, this guy just took out David. I was trying to keep my distance at this point in the game because I knew I was close to a perfection. I didn't know how close I was, but I did try to keep back a little bit, so you'll notice me staying back for a little while, trying to get my first perfection in 4. All the sounds in the game have been reworked. They all sound much better than they did in 2, 3, Reach, ODST, etc., etc. The biggest change that I've noticed, even though everything has been changed, are the vehicles. The Warthog sounds way better, so does the Mongoose, but I've also noticed that the Banshee and the Ghost actually sound a little more human than they used to. Not seeing anybody. And then this guy's actually in Viz. Thankfully I saw his tag before he went into it and managed to clean him up. And then I stole this kill from our gunner, who I believe is David back there. I think that's Jake driving. And that was where I checked the board, saw how close I was to a perfection, bailed out and ran. New ordnance, I believe that's 2 pulse grenades, a speed boost, or a sticky detonator. And I have no idea how to use the sticky detonator, so I took the speed boost. And you can see the sniper that actually just spawned down there without anybody getting ordnance. I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't take it. I'm not sure if I saw it or not when I was actually playing. And up there's Darkstar hiding away, who should have been doing this dual commentary with me. And as you'll notice right here, Mantises can take a laser straight to the face. I tried to set up another shot but was unable to because of this guy creeping around. So I don't think I actually get that Mantis. Yeah, it's long gone by now. That was an incineration cannon shot that you saw go up there. It's one-hit kill. It kind of reminds me of the fuel rod. I don't know what that guy shot at me. I think that may be the sticky detonator, but I am not positive. Started to fall back because I got scared that I was going to die. Definitely saw the sniper this time. Surprised nobody took it. The Mantis is back. I know I remember contemplating getting in there because I was doing so well with it the first round, but I was so close to the perfection I didn't want to get lasered because I was pretty sure people have had ordnance drops so far that could have gave them better anti-vehicle weapons. And now you guys get to witness the horrible sniping of CaptainSlayer. Yeah, that's some big old meat in that Mantis right there. Alright. I'm not positive, but I don't think I got a single kill with the sniper. Yeah, see, I should go ahead and edit that out of the video if I knew what was good. Through the tree. Contemplated taking that Banshee, but decided against it. And I think right here is where you get to see the binary rifle at work. As you can see that laser shining at me, that's how you can tell where somebody with a binary rifle is. And I felt a little cocky. I saw a laser. I knew the guy was over there somewhere, so I was going to find him and I was going to take him out. Except it didn't work that way. I died. As you can see, it disintegrates you on contact. So running back to get my sniper, which I'm pretty sure I just die by the binary rifle again when I see this guy. Got a clip on him and I'm dead again. I don't think that was a binary rifle though because I didn't disintegrate. And then Darkstar's over here just partying in the Mantis, blocking everybody. It's what he does best. Wasn't paying much attention to the rest of my team almost this entire game. I was doing my own thing. And I do believe, for Halo 3 fans, that the Spartan laser still initially spawns on top of mid-hill. I'm not positive, but I do think that we did try to rush to get it a couple times this game. Got a guy with a turret, somebody to the left over there. That is the hard light shield, my favorite part of Halo 4 so far. In Call of Duty, I'm a huge fan of the riot shield. And the hard light shield, even though it doesn't last long at a time, it comes in extremely helpful. It can actually block sword swings. I haven't tried it on rockets, but it has helped a couple of times from grenade blast. I'd still take a little damage, but not enough to finish me off. That was a hologram you saw go running by there. They actually appear on the radar as enemies in this one. I'm not sure if they did that in Reach or not. And you can see here that the Warthog, the reticule for the Warthog, is actually much smaller and it's much more efficient that way. I couldn't aim low enough to save David from this guy, but thankfully I still got on top of it. We were having a little spaz moment right there. And the Warthog turret does still overheat. It doesn't overheat as fast as the Mantis, but I feel like it's much more accurate now when you've got the little bloom and the tiny dot. It's not that great when you're riding on your side though there, David. I think we get this Mantis. Yeah. Well, we didn't. Apparently Grizzly's the one that got it, but that's okay. And then right here, this is the part that I warned David about after it had happened, but we splattered Dark Star and then David just kind of rolled up in there. The DMR does still have bloom. It's not as powerful as it was in Reach, but it's still... I mean, it's actually much better than it was in Reach as far as bloom goes. It still feels like you're making your shots where they were supposed to go. I don't recall if I picked up a BR or not, but the BR I actually preferred the BR over the DMR, but since 4's release I've found myself using the DMR. That was a close miss. Using the DMR more often because, like I said, at a further range it's much better as opposed to the BR. And it also feels like the BR shoots one shot instead of 3 now. I know that's just me, but it still feels like it does. And you can see an ordnance drop on my screen right here. I'm not positive if that is the binary rifle or not. I don't know what those 4 medals that just popped up were. Something nifty, I'm sure. I'm still getting used to everything. Yeah, there is a binary rifle right here. An enemy just took it. I think that was a sticky detonator I died by. I have yet to use it properly, so I'm not sure. Score is 940 Sharks versus 770 Mantas. And hard light shield failed me there. I've had that happen a couple times. I go to activate it a millisecond too late, so even though it looks like it's activated, it's not. There's a guy using the binary rifle. Got more ordnance. And I believe this is the beam rifle. Yeah, so the beam rifle is back from Halo 3. However, in matchmaking it was not as strong as it used to be, to my knowledge, and I managed to hit level 20 in that game, so it was a fairly good game for me. Almost hit a perfection. Ragnarok's pretty much exactly the same, and Halo 4 is fucking boss.